saying, I only
Like, they did so much damage to me mentally from being like so back and forth, like taking weeks and months to respond, to fucking put my everything on hold, to check my fucking emails every single day to check if they responded or not. Like, being led on with the final round of auditions, like I was so excited. I was like, holy shit, like, this is it, right? There's no way, this must be it, because like, that was like the final round. And then, nope, you're out, here's for $100. It's fucked up because literally the email before the one where they said, unfortunately, you didn't make it, the email before that one literally was like, oh, we're gonna get back to you and we're gonna proceed to the next steps. That was the email before. And then the next email was like, oh yeah, here's $400. Like, imagine the mental state I was in for that. And all the other girls that were in the same position, because there was multiple of them. There was, like, Bao was one of them. Bao was one of them, is like who I saw publicly talk about it. There was a lot more girls.
Tank all the hate.
It's not that, like, okay, there's one more stage where they give me a chance to, like either interview or whatever the fuck, and then they decide, like, oh, you're out. It was more like, yeah, we're gonna reach out to you. Oh, by the way, you're out. What?
Hatred from people.
Yeah, so like $500 for all that stress, that felt like a spit in the face. It was like, are you fucking kidding me? You think $500 is gonna fix this?
But what about this whole hush money thing? What about the people who made it as finalists and were given money by VShojo to never speak of it again? Well, one of those talents was Neurosoda, and she confirmed it live on her stream.
What?
Watch.
Who? Like, at the time when I applied for auditions, Neurosoda? Guys, hi, Neurosoda here. What? How wait, why am I in the video? I don't want to listen to myself. Neurosoda. Check pinned comment. Oh. Oh, oops. What the fuck? Didn't expect myself here. Neurosoda. Neurosoda poppin'. Yeah, it's definitely me. Yeah, guys. Didn't you know I secretly have a YouTube channel because I have nothing to do? What the heck? Third channel. No, that would be like, what? I have my Anny TF, Anny Vance, Anny ASMR, even though those two, like, I don't even, like, do anything with them because Joey did it for me. Yeah, now Neurosoda, yeah, I have 4 YouTube channels. I'm just that full of surprises.
This was in the works to bring VShojo to
How did he make that mistake?
WeebCon 2026. Now she
what did I talk
this is never
about
gonna
in
happen.
there?
She was
Wait. What did he say?
Take it. So you go through these auditions hoping that this will change your life. The company ends up being very unprofessional, backs down, wants to give you money to hush hush. You don't take it so that you can tell people about this, and when you do, they don't even believe you. I can't imagine the mental toll Neurosoda, as well as pretty much everyone else in this video, went through because of this company. I mean, it really is incredible just how many people this company had affected negatively. The list was so large, you couldn't even print it on a sheet of A4 paper. For example, this artist was in the works to bring VShojo to WeebCon 2026, pitching it and having management approve. They would tell her, oh, we'd plan a meeting next week. Their schedule was very packed, but, you know...
Yeah, Neurosoda, that must have been so hard for you.
She was given no prior warning. And someone else had spent months and thousands of dollars developing a leather jacket concept for Kuro. VShojo's management loved it, and the artist was under the impression
can't we
that
get
this was
5 subs?
a joint venture. But after all this work, VShojo eventually just offered to buy out the whole thing. And also a special thanks to Rima Evenstar for very quickly compiling some of the lengthy statements from many of the VTubers affected by VShojo. As of now, VShojo's store is not available anymore, but it's important to note that it hasn't filed for bankruptcy yet and hasn't closed its doors down either. As far as we know, it's still a company, one with no money, but still a company. If there's anything for you to understand from all this is to, well, always hire a lawyer to read out contracts. And if a company makes you feel guilty about it, then they're probably a massive red flag. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video whenever that is. I don't know.
Wow, interesting. Somehow, like, this entire thing also makes me feel more at peace too, because, like, it feels good when, like, I'm hungry! Things that I was feeling are actually valid and not just fucking me feeling like as if I'm wrong. It's like, finally, people believe you when you say certain, like, what happened, you know? Feels like as if that part of that was hurting is, like, let go now. I feel like it's the same for, like, Nyan and Vey and Silver too, and the other people who spoke about this, because that shit was, like, really, like, mentally draining. But honestly, I thought, like, I'm just gonna wait for his video so that I can catch up with everything. But then, unwillingly or whatever the fuck, like, I was seeing all of that on Twitter anyway. It's not much new that I learned, but I guess it was nice to see it all compiled. Didn't expect Neurosoda in there.